Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute little googly-eyed octopus. So let's get started. You're going to need a crochet hook, a size H, a tapestry needle, a pair of scissors, a pair of googly eyes. I purchased mine off Amazon. You can purchase them other places, but that's where I purchased mine from. And then some yarn of your color of your choosing, some fiber fill or stuffing or whatever you want to choose to stuff your octopus with. And let's get started. So you're going to start with a magic loop. And I'm just going to do my magic loop like that. And then I'm going to chain one. And I'm going to do 6 half double crochets in the ring. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. And here's 6. I have a little string on my yarn. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to tighten my loop. I'll deal with this in a minute. And then I'm going to do a slip stitch to the beginning. And then I'm going to chain 1. Now this is round 2. I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same chain 1 space, and then 2 half double crochets in each stitch around. Whoops. So now I made it, completed all of that round, and now I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. I'm going to chain 1, and in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same chain 1 space, and then in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch I'm going to put 2. So you're going to repeat 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 half double crochets all the way around. Okay, so this is the end of round 3, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning, and I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in that same stitch, and then for row 4 I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. So I'm going to repeat that: 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. Repeat that around. So you can see there's 2 in this stitch, and then there's a single half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And so we're just going to repeat that pattern around. Okay, so I've completed that round, and now I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, chain 1, and now I'm on row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, round 5. So now I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same stitch, and then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So I'll see when I've done the 8 half double crochets. Okay, so I've completed those 7 half double crochets, and if you count that 1 half double crochet in that first stitch, you're going to have 8. And so I take my googly eyes and I lay them upside down on my work over the next stitch that I would go into, and I'm going to do 3 half double crochets in that stitch around those googly eyes. 1, 2, 3. And then in the next one, I'm going to do the same thing. Around the googly eyes, 3 half double crochets in that stitch. 1, 2, 3. And then in the next stitch, I'm just going to put 1 half double crochet in each stitch around until the end of that round. So I'll see you when I get to the end. Okay, so I've completed that end of that round, and I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, and I'm going to chain 1. So this is row 6. I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same chain 1 space, and then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. So I'm going to go to the 8th stitch, okay, so now I'm to the front of the googly eyes, and now I'm going to do a half double crochet decrease. Oops, here, let's see this. 1 half double crochet decrease. So you're just going to go pull up your loop like you're going to do half double crochet, and then next stitch you're going to do just like you're going to do that. So now you have 2, 4, 5 loops on your hook, and you're going to pull a loop through all 5. And then the next one you're going to do another half double crochet decrease. You pull it a little tight, and then another decrease, and then I'm going to do one more decrease. So that's 4 decreases that I've done in the front of the googly eyes. And then I'm just going to half double crochet the remainder of that round. Okay, so I've completed that round, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. And then so now I am on row 7, and I'm going to do chain 1, and this time I'm going to do a decrease, but I'm going to use the back loops. So I'm going to go into this back loop here, not this front stitch, in the back here, and then in the stitch below that, you can see that stitch right there. I'm going to go into those 2 stitches. So I'm going to do a back loop and the loop underneath decrease, and I'm going to do that in that first 2 stitches, and then in the next 2 stitches I'm just going to working in the back loop and the loop underneath, and I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the next stitches. So I'm going to have this little line of stitches in the front, and those are the stitches you're going to do the legs in. So we're going to do a decrease now in the next 2 stitches, half double crochet decrease, but it's in the back 2 loops, and then I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the back 2 loops, and then 1 half double crochet in the back 2 loops again. You can see that, and so it's making it so this will go underneath my squid or my octopus. And so I'm just going to continue with that around. I'm going to put a half double crochet decrease and those around. Okay, so I've completed that, just working. You can see I have this line that goes around my googly-eyed creature. So that's where the legs, I'm going to go the legs. And so now I'm just going to do a slip stitch to the beginning of that round, and then I'm going to chain 1. And then now for this one I'm on row 8, and I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to put a half double crochet decrease, and then that same stitch with the chain space. And then I'm going to half double crochet in the next. Now I'm just going back, going through both loops again. So now I'm going to do a half double crochet decrease in the next 2 stitches. And then 1 half double crochet. So I'm going to repeat that around. Okay, so I've completed that round, and now I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. And now would be a good time, I'm just going to chain 1, and now is a good time to, I weaved in my ends in the center. I already knotted the beginning round magic loop, and I did that a while ago, and now I'm going to stuff it. So I'm just going to grab my fiber fill, and for as much stuffing as I want into this googly-eyed creature, I think I want to put a little bit more in there. Okay, so there he's stuffed. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be a little tedious, but that's okay. He's stuffed, and now I've chained my 1, so this is row 9, and I'm gonna do a half double crochet decrease in every stitch around with the stuffing in there. So you kind of got to be careful not to grab the stuffing. So I'm just gonna do a half double crochet decrease in each stitch around. Okay, so I'm still doing my decreases. I want to show you again how I do it. So I just do a half double crochet and then act like I'm doing another half double crochet in the next stitch and then decrease. So I'm going to continue to do that all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. And there's my slip stitch. And I have this little hole here. And what I'm going to do, I think I overstuffed them a little bit. I think I'm going to pull some stuffing out, and then I'm going to pull this tight together. And so, just so he doesn't pull so much. And now I have my loop, and I'm going to cut my yarn, and I'm going to pull that loop up to make that knotted. And I'm going to thread my tapestry needle, and this I'm just going to do weaving in and out all the way around the belly, and I'm just going to tighten that loop. Just make sure it's not too tight, but tight enough to keep it closed. And then I will show you how I do the legs or the tentacles. Okay, for the legs, I'm going to grab my crochet hook again. I'm going to grab my purple yarn, and I'm just going to do a slip knot, and I'm going to tighten on my hook, and I'm going to start at the back of my little googly-eyed creature, and I'm going to put a single crochet with those like that, just around that little loops that I left. That's where I'm going to go in now. And now I'm just going to do, I'm going to chain 14, and I'm going to count this one as 15. So you'll have a total of 15 chains, and I'll show you when I get down to my 15 chains. Okay, so there's my 15th chain. Chain 15, and that includes that single crochet I attached it with. And now I'm just going to grab my yarn. I'm going to yarn over just as if I'm going to half double crochet, because I am. I'm going to put 3 half double crochets in each of these chains all the way up to there, all the way back. So I'm just going to continue to put 3 half double crochets in each chain. So I'll see you when I'm at the last chain again. Okay, so I've made it back, and now I'm just going to half double crochet through both of those loops on that single crochet that I attached. And I'm just going to put 2 more half double crochets in there. And then I'm going to skip. This is the stitch I came out of. I kind of pulled it a little bit. And then this is the second one, and this is the third. So I'm going to go in, slip stitch that leg to that third stitch. So if you can see that again. So I'm going to slip stitch that leg to that 1, 2, 3, that third stitch. And I'm just going to slip stitch it to that. And then in the next stitch, I'm going to do a single crochet. And then that starts my leg again. And I'm going to do 15 chains total. So it's 15 including this one. So I'm going to chain 14. And then I'll see you when I get back with that leg. Okay, so I've completed my second leg, and I'm going to do the same thing. This is the stitch I came out of. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to slip stitch it to that third stitch. And then in the next stitch, I'm going to single crochet. And so you're not doing as many legs. This one has, I think he has 16 legs. So he's got a lot of curly cues, and you can do as many legs as you want. I'm choosing to do fewer legs, and they're slightly bigger because these are half double crochet and these are just single crochet. So I'm just going to continue as I go, and I will see you when I've completed all my little tentacles. Okay, so I've made it to my second to last tentacle, and so I slip stitched into this one, and I'm going to do, since there's only 3 stitches left, I'm going to do a single crochet in that same stitch with my slip stitch to start my last tentacle. So they're all evenly spaced. So I'm going to chain my 15 and skip to my second chain from hook and start my tentacle. Leg, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to slip stitch it to the beginning. And then I'm just going to chain 1. I'm going to pull up my loop. I'm going to cut my yarn, and I'm going to weave in my ends. So there you have it. You have your little googly-eyed octopus. He's got 9 tentacles. And you could add a mouth if you wanted to with some black yarn or some felt. And this one's variegated. This one's purple, and this one's green. So there you have it, the cute little googly-eyed octopus. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.